Okay.
Okay, gear check for our first overnight. So, yes, here you see one pack with water filter. There,
Water filter.
the mini Sawyer. Next to it is the a rain jacket. Two rain jacket actually, because the blue one is also a rain jacket. Some poop in the woods items there. There you go. Now we have some tablets, little soap.
So the tablets expand with water.
Yeah.
So they're lightweight and they're biodegradable. So they can be used as a replacement for wipes.
Yes.
Okay.
Exactly. And then we have some extra plastic bags that are special odor barriers. So if we need to hang more things in the tree, we can use that.
100% odor, heavy duty. Okay, so these you got from Amazon?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And pretty inexpensive, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think 5 bags were around $10.
And it's good to see that they are heavy duty.
Yeah.
Food toiletries, so you can basically, what size are they? Come in different sizes?
It's a pretty good size. It's almost as big as my bear bag here.
Okay.
So there we have
So maybe
a little
13 liters. Okay.
Yeah.
Sit
a
bag.
little sit.
Sit pad.
Yep. Which is great.
If you're sitting on wet logs
Yeah.
or in the grass or
Yep.
ground that's cold, it's a good barrier.
Yeah.
And you can also use these emergency blankets
Yeah.
on the ground
Yeah.
with the pad on the bottoms, and that helps prevent the ground from wicking away your heat
Yeah.
from your body. Okay.
Exactly. There we have all the medicine and even some extra cordage and yeah.
So this is basically your first aid kit.
Yeah, first
Okay.
aid and
An
little
emergency?
emergency and fix kit.
So maybe talk a little bit about these.
Yeah, that's actually was a tip by our through hiker friend, and she said that it was the best thing that was handed out to her by a friend on the trail, lamb's wool. Then another friend during one of our hikes had some rubbing toes and put a little piece of wool there, and it was working like a charm.
It works
So
like a charm.
It's really a great thing.
A lifesaver.
Yes.
Okay, so in here, nail clipper, and these are actually pretty lightweight, and they're also good for, it can get very uncomfortable if you have a hangnail of any kind or
Yeah.
cracked nails from, walking
Chopping
around or
wood.
whatever, or even on your fingers, chopping wood. So these are really good for that.
Yep.
And then you have, what
Yeah,
are
that's
these?
Dayquil.
Some Dayquil, just in case,
Yeah.
a little flu. Alcohol pads also very good, is essential to keep clean on the site and while you're hiking, just to prevent any sort of infection,
Yep.
which can make your long hike really short. Okay, so we have the rope, just in case, redundancy, you want to have enough
Backups.
backups, and then maybe talk a little bit about this.
Moleskin, yes. I have not used it yet because my shoes were so good.
Comfortable, right?
So comfortable that I
Yes.
didn't need it. But, sometimes it's also good to have in case you meet people on the trail who have a problem and you can help them with
Correct, correct. So everyone basically helps each other out.
it. Yep.
Okay. So maybe
So that's just a clothing bag. There's not that much in it. So there's my
So,
night gear in
clothing
it.
bag, which?
This is my clothing bag.
clothing bag. Okay.
Yeah.
So basically, it's
It's
waterproof.
It's waterproof bag. Yep.
So
I currently need to put my long sleeve wool in there, but right now I have just a few things in there.
okay. So
Not
we have
completely.
socks for sleeping.
Socks for sleeping.
We have
Extra
an
wool
extra pair of
yep.
socks.
Darn tough.
Right. Extra pair of socks.
Yep.
So in case when you're hiking, your feet get sweaty.
Yep.
It's always good to have an extra
Dry.
pair, a dry pair for the next day, and a
Yep.
pair to sleep in.
Yep. This is my wool underwear.
Wool underwear.
Yep. My long
merino
john.
wool.
Yep.
These are not itchy.
Not
Which is
itchy.
great.
Yep.
Some merino wool underwear.
That's a buff. Can just warm your neck or be used as a towel or
A headband.
a headband. Keep your hair out of your face.
Or even keep your ears warm.
Yep. Exactly. Yeah, that could be for anything. Safety, to
So you
tie
can,
off a wound, to put under your cap in the summer, to
so for sweating, you can tie this on the outside of your bag, and you can also use wipe your face and whatnot if you're sweating or you need to blow your nose, etc.
Yep.
Okay.
I can't believe
Okay.
he lives there.
Wool
Wool hat.
Try.
and some gloves or mittens.
Okay, I have to put something
mitts.
there.
Yeah, it's purple.
I have to make a mannequin and put it there.
I have a lot of purple, yeah. Funny colors seem to be on sale.
Okay. So next,
So, there's my whole food area.
Okay.
My spork.
sport.
Yep.
Really like titanium, and
Yep.
maybe talk about why you want a longer.
Yeah. So,
sport.
yeah, if you eat from these mountain house bags that you see here, your spoon needs to basically be able to go to the bottom of the bag. So,
Without getting your hands dirty.
yes, without you're getting your hands dirty. So,
And it's great because these come with these little carabiners,
Yep.
which you can hook on the outside of your pack, so
Yep.
you can always know where they are. They
Yep.
don't. It doesn't get lost.
exactly.
And it's also worth mentioning that these bags are reusable. These
Yeah.
mountain.
I saved them.
So you can save one or two and use them for cooking.
Yeah.
If you have more than one person with you, and you can cook multiple meals at the same
Yeah.
time.
And I have this. I picked up that little bag. It's like an insulated lunch bag, and it's great to put your mountain house bag in it once it's filled with hot water, and so the food can dehydrate and stay warm.
Okay.
I know, but that doesn't
And we do, especially exactly when you're cooking multiple bags, you do want to have. You don't want your food to get cold
Yeah.
while you're cooking the other, so
Yeah.
it is good to have something to kind of keep everything warm.
Yep, that's my mug.
Okay, so lightweight
Insulated, lightweight. Yep.
mug.
My
So
cooking
you want to talk
pots.
about the pot? Let's
Sure.
show the pot a little bit. So this pot.
So this is what they call a pasta pot, because you can drain it easy. I'm probably going to use it more also just for boiling water and add to my my food. I have this is just a bag from like citrus, like from lemons. It's a great way to clean your
Scrub,
pot, to scrub your pot.
And it won't hold the food, which is essential. It's easy to clean. It'll last longer than a sponge.
Yeah.
And it's pretty hygiene friendly because the food won't stick to it.
Exactly. That's my awesome little stove, which is only, I think, 0.88 ounces or something. Not even an ounce.
And it sits right on top of.
Yep, my canister.
The
that's,
canister.
yeah, that's inside there.
And it's really good to mention that everything nests
Yeah.
in the cup, so you save a lot of space. So it's important to think about nesting when you're getting your gear together.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Here's a little bag with some herbs
Spices.
and spices. Salt, pepper, some other spices that you can add to your camp food to give it a little bit more taste. That's a little homemade shield for the cooking area.
Around like this.
Yep.
Okay.
And underneath here you see the bear bag that we are using to put our food in and hang it at night. Then we go to the all the things for lights, a headlamp, and a big inflatable solar light, and the candle, which is also helpful because it can warm up your tent.
And it's safe. It's enclosed in this glass container, so
Yeah.
should it fall, you don't have to worry as much
Yeah.
about fires being caught since it's not an open flame.
Yeah.
It's very protected, and it hangs really nicely in the tent this way. And these last 8 hours, correct?
Yes, I bought special Bolsjes tea lights that last 8 hours.
Okay. So now we're looking
Sleeping
at the sleeping
system.
system. Okay.
That's my little hand pump.
Hand pump. And why?
Well, I once saw somebody's inflatable sleeping pad against the light, and it was full of black mold, and I thought that was pretty disgusting. So I wanted to have a different system of inflating my sleeping pad. So
Okay. And the black mold, why? Because they were using their mouth to...
yes, I believe they were using it, inflating it with their mouth, and so all the moisture from your breath hangs in that sleeping pad, and then sometimes when you take in a breath, you might accidentally get that black mold in your system. So
Yes.
I didn't like that idea.
Okay.
That's my 32 degree sleeping bag, down sleeping bag. And I do have the extra luxury of a pillow.
But maybe go back to your
Okay.
sleeping pad, because we didn't talk about that. So the pump is used, a hand pump would
Yeah.
be used to inflate your sleeping bag.
Sleeping pad, yeah.
Sleeping pad.
Yep.
Okay. And it is insulated. That's interesting. That's good to see.
Yeah.
And then, finally,
That's my liner that I need to bring on this particular trip. Of course, not in the summer. It's a fleece liner from Alps Mountaineering, I believe, and it helps to add 10-15 degrees to my sleeping bag.
okay. And
The famous camp shoes, very fashionable, very light. I picked them up at a thrift store for $30.
maybe talk a little bit about your pack.
I'm very happy with my pack because I got it at an exceptionally cheap price. It's a Deuter and it's a 45 liter plus, so plus 10. And it's so far, it looks like it's more than sufficient for me. So I'm very happy with it.
And you have a plastic bag lining
Yeah,
your bag.
I'm just at a trash compactor bag. Oh, hi, kitty cat.
It's-
So, yeah.
Okay, and so then on the outside of the pack, you do have your whistle.
Yep.
And
I
this
got a
is
whistle.
it's a jet scream, and it's good to know that it doesn't have the ball on the inside, which means that should this get wet, you would still be able to get a lot of volume out of it, versus the whistles that do have the ball. You don't have to worry about rusting or anything like that.
Yep.
And so it can be, and it's good because the orange color, you can see it from a distance.
Yep.
Should it fall off of your pack and
Yeah.
whatnot.
Exactly.
And then you have the water bottle here that's attached to your strap, your shoulder strap, for easier access.
Yep.
Unfortunately, with these bags, it is when your bags are full and they're on your backs, it's difficult to have access to your water bottles without having to take them off or asking someone else to help. So having an extra bottle on your chest.
Yeah, that's
is
my
helpful.
on-the-go drinking bottle.
Right.
Yep.
And then also, I guess, and maybe talk about how you pack your pack. What goes where?
Well, I'll probably have my camera in the front there and a snack bar. So
In the hip
pockets, yeah. And that's about it. I do want to clip on a knife on my belt. So that's not much more than that.
And then the way you pack your pack, I'm assuming the heavier stuff goes on the bottom.
Not necessarily. I think you do medium light, a little bit heavier, and then lighter.
Okay.
So I have my sleeping pad. My whole sleeping system is basically on the bottom of my pack. And then on top of that, I have some clothes, my food bag, and then some loose items like the pot, the kitchen stuff, and my camp shoes are at the very top. So the moment we get at camp, I can take my boots off and get in my comfortable shoes.
All right, there you have it. And then last but, well, you don't have your hiking poles.
No, my hiking poles are not here. They're in the car. So.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Thanks.